Hello class, this is a review of Kennebunkport, Maine's Public Health Department's website. The website is www.kennebunkportmaine, or abbreviated as ME, kennebunkportme.gov/public-health-department. This is their website for residents. There is a population in Kennebunkport, Maine of 1,182. It has a median age of 49.3, which is about 6 years higher than Maine's statewide median age of 43.5. There's a 1-to-1 male-female ratio. And we're looking here at the racial breakdown. It's reported that Kennebunkport is 100% Caucasian, 0% African American, 0% Asian. The 10 essential public health services that we'll address here, there's two of them I'd like to focus on. One is policy development and the other is assurance. In the policy development, 10 essential public health services aspects. When we look at policy development, this website serves that purpose in terms of its ability to inform, educate, and empower people about health issues. So if I look to the left here, I can see some of the issues that may affect the population in Kennebunkport. This is emergency prepared tips. So in case of a flood or in case of a bad snowstorm or rainstorm, there's also addiction resources, and there is medications and hazardous waste disposal, senior resources, ticks and mosquitoes, and weatherization and fuel assistance resources. The reason why that's actually relevant is because of the median population, the age of the population being 49.5. It is higher than normal, so a lot of the resources on this public health website are geared toward older senior citizens. So if I were to click here at medications and hazardous waste disposal, it gives a pretty significant amount of information as far as how to safely get rid of medications and sharps. And it also allows for the resources of the town. So this is the police department, in which you can dispose of hazardous medications and whatnot. It also gives instruction on how to actually do that with plastic containers and red hazmat containers and so forth. And do not put needles into the police lobby medication bin. But this is great information as far as how to safely get rid of medications so that they don't form a future hazard. And if I look here, I also see that is geared toward older senior citizens, durable home medical equipment loan program, senior resources, ticks and mosquitoes and whatnot. So we also can see addiction resources. These elements here fall underneath the policy development aspect of the 10 essential public health services, where the point is to inform, educate, and empower people about health issues. And also in the case of using the police lobby, we're looking at mobilizing community partnerships to identify and solve health problems. The next aspect I'd like to look at is the assurance aspect of it, into which we're linking people to needed personal health services to assure the provision of health care when otherwise unavailable. And also, we're looking to assure competent public health and personal health care workforce. So here I can see, as far as the workforce, that Kennebunkport does indeed have a health officer that is designated to serve in that capacity. It says that Maine state mandates that every city, township appoint a local health officer. So this falls into that role of making sure that there is a professional person that is available, professional staff that is available to deal with health concerns. And that falls under the assurance of making the public feel safer knowing that there are resources that are available. Also, when we come to the link people to needed personal health services and assure the provision of health care when otherwise available, I can look into emergency preparedness tips. And this is more information on the website, which concerns itself with different partnerships, American Red Cross, what to do in case of hypothermia, fire safety. And this also comes complete with contact information and an after hours phone. But you can see here that there are many different elements of being prepared, even in the case that help is not immediately available. You even have an after hours telephone number to call. So those are the two policy public health services that I will point to in the 10 essential public health services. If I go back to the home page, and for some reason my my website browser is not allowing me to go back to just the department in itself. So if I go back to the main home page, this home page allows me to see that the mission statement for Kennebunkport Public Health Department is to assist the residents and guests of Kennebunkport with meeting their health and social service needs, and the Public Health Department staff strives to improve the quality of life. And then we have staff contacts here, complete with phone numbers here, so you can get a shot of that. And also as additional information in terms of making sure that the population has, in terms of policy development, plans that support individual and community health efforts. In our text, it talks about prevention of disease and illness as being a kind of a fuzzy area for public health. It's more focused on the medication and the treatment side. But you can see that with offering yoga and community projects, that this is also an initiative to prevent a lot of ailments from taking place, as far as trying to offer exercise and wellness programs on this website as a resource for citizens of Kennebunkport. So this website is www.kennebunkportme.gov and then /public-health-department. And we've gone over contact information, and we've gone over the 10 essential public health services aspects of policy development and also of assurance. Thank you very much.